Hey, what's up guys? I go by the name Soji Gray, and in 2018 we've had a number of great phones that have been dropped onto the Ghanaian market. We have the likes of Itel, Samsung, Infinix, Tecno, Huawei, releasing great budget phones for the Ghanaian smartphone market. And most of these devices have been great, but of all of them I was able to come across two devices that have been very good. And to me, these devices are like the best smartphones of 2018 that are very affordable, not so pricey, but deliver very premium specifications. Now these phones are the Infinix Note 5 Stylus and the Huawei Y9 2019. Both devices are great and they are priced just under 1,500. I'm going to go through the specifications and all that, but these devices were great in 2018. I wanted to crown the best budget smartphone of 2018, so I just thought let me do a comparison video on both devices and then let's find out which is going to come out on top. So now let's start off with the Infinix Note 5 Stylus. This device is built like a tank. It has a 6.0 inch 1080p display. It has a 4000 mAh battery. It's running Android 1, so it has Android 8.1 and it's running stock Android. A lot of people out there love stock Android. I love stock Android too, and the Infinix Note 5 Stylus comes with it. Also, the Infinix Note 5 Stylus has a stylus, obviously, because it has it in the name. And this stylus is very great for jotting down notes, doing some illustrations, some drawings and all that. It's very reliable. And I like the fact that you just need to click it and then it pops out. And then when you want to put it back in, it's so simple. And almost like the Note 9. And so it's a very great device. And the build quality is something that really got me so excited because it's so great. It feels good in the hand. Almost too heavy, but it's kind of okay. And I just love the aluminum build. The chassis is very solid and everything. So all in all, I really love the Infinix Note 5 Stylus. Moving to the back of the Infinix Note 5 Stylus, it has a 60 megapixel camera with a flash, and then it has a very nice fingerprint sensor. I like the fact that it has a black, design with the gold. It's kind of contrasty and it's very nice. At the front, you have a 60 megapixel front selfie camera as well. Storage wise, it comes in 64 gigs of RAM, and I like the fact that it has great specifications. So this thing is priced for around 1,250, and I mean it's okay. 64 gigs of RAM without build quality, it's great. So now let's move to the Huawei Y9 2019. This device is a 6.5 inch Full HD Plus display, and it comes in 64 gigs of RAM. It has 4000 mAh battery, and it has a very premium feel. The back looks like glass and it's sandwiched by a metal chassis. So this device looks great. It has a high silicon Kirin 710 processor as well. At the back of the Huawei Y9 2019, we have two cameras, a 30 megapixel and a 2 megapixel camera. Now both help in taking great portrait shots. At the front, you have a 60 megapixel and a 2 megapixel camera that you can also use to get great selfie experiences. I really love the cameras on the Huawei Y9 2019. It comes with Android 8.1 as well, running EMUI 8.2, and I love EMUI. It has a lot of features which I'm going to talk about soon. The Huawei Y9 2019 is priced at 1,099 Ghana cedi. Remember, this comes in 64 gigs of RAM. So the Infinix Note 5 Stylus is running Android 8.1 or Rio, and it's basically stock Android, so you have access to quick updates and you have a clean Android experience, meaning you have faster animations, fluid interactions with the user interface, among others. But I like the fact that EMUI 8.2 has a number of features baked into the Huawei Y9 2019. This heavily customized version of Android comes with a ton of features. It has face unlock, fingerprint unlock, it has the ability to use your Face ID to lock or unlock apps, and I feel that's a very great feature for me because I like my privacy. So my WhatsApp, Facebook, my SMS, my email, I have my Face ID tied to those, so you need my face to unlock those apps, and if you don't have my face, you can unlock it certainly, and I feel it's very secured. Now instead of you using just fingerprint, you can use Face ID, and it's a great thing. With the Infinix Note 5 Stylus, however, you're just stuck with your fingerprint unlock, and that's just that. You can use it to access apps or do any other thing rather than just unlocking the phone. So when it comes to security and features, I think I prefer the Huawei Y9 2019. When it comes to performance, the Huawei Y9 2019 surpasses the Infinix Note 5 Stylus. We ran Geekbench on both devices, and with a single core score, we had Infinix at 831 and the Huawei at 1607. With a multi-core score, we had the Infinix at 3619 and with the Huawei we had 5048. So when it comes to performance, you'd notice a big difference between the two. I think the Infinix has a subpar processor as compared to the Kirin processor on the Huawei. So when it comes to performance, I think I'd have to give it to the Huawei Y9 2019. Now let me briefly talk about the camera quality on both devices. Hands down, the Huawei has a great selfie and back picture quality. I did a comparison. I took pictures with both front and back, and I was really satisfied with pictures that came out of the Huawei Y9 2019 rather than the Infinix Note 5 Stylus. I think the Note 5 Stylus isn't bad, but I'd have to give it to the Huawei Y9 2019. Aside that, there are certain features like FM radio that the Huawei Y9 has that the Infinix Note 5 Stylus doesn't have. I like the fact that I can be able to duplicate apps, to unlock apps with Face ID, and I mean generally the Huawei Y9 has a ton of features as compared to the Infinix. I think the only thing that the Infinix has that the Huawei can't compete with is the build quality and the stylus functionality. Aside that, Huawei kills it in every department. And looking at the price it comes at, that's 1099 Ghana cedi as compared to 1250 Ghana cedi on the Infinix Note 5 Stylus. I'd have to hand it to the Huawei Y9 2019. So my best budget smartphone of the year 2018 is the Huawei Y9 2019. I mean, it's funny because we are talking about 2018 and the Huawei Y9 is 2019, but I feel Huawei kind of named it that way to show that it's future proof and can compete with other devices that are going to come up in 2019. So that's my best budget smartphone of the year. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Thanks for watching this episode of Quick View. If you're new to the channel, make sure to hit the subscribe button down below so that anytime I release a new video, you're going to be updated instantly. Stay blessed.